Hi there, I'm Dan Dawkins for GamesRadar, and I'm joined by Matthew Pellett, editor of OPM magazine.
Hi Dan.
Now Matt's just been to see the new behind closed doors Uncharted 4 demo at the show, which is a large section of what you saw at the E3 conference itself, but also a whole new sort of hidden section. So Matt's going to talk through the new stuff, and I guess I'm interested in, like, was it different seeing the demo live and in person? Did they do anything different in terms of the routes or paths?
Yeah, like the route down in the car was a little bit different. It hit most of the same points, but there's a slight detour. At one point a bus was blocking a road, so he did a loop round and had to go completely, down a different road. And there's some nice little extra dialogue bits there with Sully and Drake as a result. But obviously at the end of the press conference demo, it cuts off when Drake hits that wooden barrier. He's swinging on the crane.
Tell us what happens.
So he's swinging on the crane, the van's going over the bridge, and when he goes through that wooden, those planks, he falls down. He's still clutching onto the rope or the chain, whatever it is, and actually gets dragged through the water. So he's kind of like steering around things in the water. He then starts slowly picking himself up. He has to crawl up really fast because there's a boat. So
do you have control at this stage, or is this kind of really?
This was controlled throughout. No transition to cutscenes whatsoever, so climb up over the boat just makes it, has to avoid some more things, and then they get over the other side of the bridge and he's dragged along the floor. So it's like that classic indie scene, right, where I think he's a horse, is it, in Indiana Jones, he's held at the back. So he's caked in mud, it's a really muddy environment, and there are cars that are chasing you as well. So you're holding on with one arm and you get your pistol in the other and you start shooting at the cars that are part of this chase. Keep climbing up the chain, stand up in the mud, start skiing through the mud. Skiing? Skiing, well, just with your boots, I
won't try to do it with the cord.
Carries on climbing, gets up into the van, then snaps into classic Drake combat on the back of a van, shooting cars and bikes by the side. The van gets the truck gets really damaged, so he then jumps to a truck ahead. Another classic bit of Uncharted, shooting cars. The side of that gets knocked off. He jumps to a Jeep. You're then back into a driving section. So you're driving through another amazing environment. It's this huge, huge area. Loads of people are driving in. You have to bash the bikes out the way, and you catch up to his brother, to Sam. And once everyone else has gone, like the Jeeps have all exploded, the people in bikes have all been crunched, you get in a car accident. So that APC that chased Drake in that first half of the demo, that's back, and it smashes his van. It goes tumbling over, and he's trapped inside, and it all catches on fire. So I thought, what a great way to end the demo! Like, what a brilliant set piece. But it doesn't end there. It doesn't transition to a cutscene. It keeps going, and you're then trapped underneath. Fire like spreading all around. You have to move like through the upside down car, moving things out the way. You elbow the door open, grab your pistol, shoot some guys who are still there. This is all, like, again, just one seamless section. Climb out, get on the bike, and then it switches to a front view, like the classic Crash Bandicoot levels where you're running into the screen. Only you're not in charge of you're not driving this time. Your brother's driving. You're the gunner. And it's the APC is right behind you, like a couple of meters, and you've got an SMG gun, and you're just shooting it, trying to blow up the engine. You end up in a shipyard, driving through the shipyard, going through shipping containers. At one point, they slide down like on their knees underneath the lorry, and eventually they just about survive, and the APC blows up.
And that's, wow, so really significant extra section there. Yeah,
and there's a cutscene after as well, a little bonus. So in some of the screenshots you may have seen Elena's in them. That's because the cutscene after, Sully, Sam and Drake go back to their hotel room. They're talking about that they found the pirate island that they're looking for. There's going to be loads of treasure there. And Drake rounds the corner and is just like, oh, expletive. And Elena's there. Clearly, he told her he was there for a different reason. She seemed pretty pissed off that he was there, clearly hunting for treasure, and that's where the demo ends.
Oh, well, fantastic. Well, do check out more on Uncharted 4 on GamesRadar.com on the site, and do subscribe to the YouTube channel for more great hands-ons from the show as we go.